Alright, so it's the end of our third day, and we just finished up our day at Manzanar. And as we spend our time helping to restore a small fraction of the site in 100-degree weather, I couldn't help but remember how there were 120,000 people who lived in such awful, dehumanizing conditions, three of them being my grandparents. Yet they created beautiful parks, forged basketball courts, produced their own soy sauce, miso, and all this other stuff to make it more livable. When we were at Manzanar, I kept hearing how the Japanese Americans really took a barren desert and made it beautiful. And that really reflected to me the resilience and strength of the human spirit. It's the strength that I'd like to believe has been passed on through the generations. The incarceration may not have crushed their spirit, but it did silence a generation. So on the one hand, that resilience was passed down, but so was the silence. I realized my passiveness is not just nature, as I thought, but also nurture. I inherited the fear, the shame that silenced those incarcerated. And so rather than accepting that it's just the way I am, I can work to reverse those narratives. I can confront the lie that tells me I have no power, no voice, no influence. And now each time I'm in a room where we have the ability to share perspectives and experiences, I'm going to resist the temptation to say I have nothing important to contribute. I'm going to bring that Japanese American perspective to the places where it's not represented. For too long, I've told myself that people who are much more outspoken or eloquent or passionate, they'll represent me just fine. And those people don't necessarily work where I work. They're not on my train ride home when I see someone being profiled. I need to be that voice, that ally that my family didn't have during World War II. Enough of saying, it doesn't concern me, just stay out of it, don't rock the boat.